Hi there. And I just said to her what I've done to Matthew on her so many times. Where Matthew's like, wait, hold on. And I just did it and hit it. Hi there. I have a really cool haul for you today. I went to the flea market. I was actually going to go to two, but my better half had to go on a business trip, and she's gone till basically till Wednesday night. I got my got Caster staying with me, and
Yes.
she has a new haircut. I call it the Ripley from Alien 3. Have you seen Alien 3?
No.
Everybody on the planet has had their head shaved. No,
Oh.
she's like kind of this badass character.
Well, I got my head shaved.
Yeah, I know. It looks really cool. It really suits her. Now, what have I got? Hold on, and you're about to find out. So today I didn't have a long time at the flea market. Normally do like once around, and then I'll go around like pretty much twice more. I'll locate what I want. I'll keep I'll automatically take things that I really want, and I'll get them to put it aside, or I'll look and I'll come back to it, and I'll say if it's fate's meant to be, I'll get it. Which is really stupid. I'm missing out a lot of great things by saying if fate's meant to be. So nowadays, if I see something, I grab it right away. So everything I got here, I got for a really good price. So we'll start off with the Blu-ray this time around. So I've been wanting to see this documentary for a while, and it's been on my list. But the thing is, like, I know it's been on I think on Netflix and on Hulu and stuff, but I kind of wanted to own the thing, and I knew it was out there. There was no features on the Blu-ray or anything like that, but I just wanted to have this Blu-ray because I'm a big fan of the book, and I'm really kind of interested in seeing how the director would have taken this film because he's such a trippy director. And it's kind of ironic because, anyway, it's Jodorowsky's Dune. And of course, Jodorowsky's director makes a lot of really strange movies like El Topo and stuff like that, like really out there films. So this had Orson Welles was supposed to be in it. H.R. Geiger was supposed to do work on it. This is before H.R. Geiger did Alien, and anything like that. So he was like, his work as always is kind of visionary. So it's going to be really interesting to see exactly what his plans for Dune was. It looks like it'd be about 90 minutes, so it's like, just an average length documentary. It's nothing like overly huge. And it's the back, and look at the inside of it. Silly face girl over the background.
I need to keep up my status of making weird faces in the background of your videos.
So there you go. That's like, I'm actually looking forward to watching this one. He actually when he got fired off it, they said it was too out there, it was too strange. So they hired David Lynch, who was also a very unusual director. And although I really dig David Lynch's Dune, I actually do. I'm one of the guys that do. It was the only real serious failure that David Lynch ever really had. Next up, I grabbed some TV shows. So I grabbed the rest of these are all TV shows, by the way. But really cool stuff, so hang in. First up, I grabbed, this one?
No.
This is the Mod Squad. The complete first season. This came out before I was born, actually, guess. About 67, 68, somewhere in there.
That's old.
Yeah, older than me. It's this is like, I know they released some of these in volumes, but this actually is a complete first season, like all 8 discs. So, which is kind of cool because most of the times I've seen it before, I've seen it in like volume 1, volume 2 type thing. So kind of dig the fact that it's like that. It's pretty thick. There's like 20 something episodes, 26. Because back then we used to do a lot. Shows used to be a lot longer in their episodes per season. Basically, it's kind of like these are cops that look really young, so they're using that to infiltrate. Kind of like, in a way, I guess you could say, kind of like 21 Jump Street type of thing, way before 21 Jump Street. And I really dig this show. That's Peggy Lipton, who would go on, of course, to be in one of David Lynch's shows that I really love, Twin Peaks. Have you seen Twin Peaks yet?
No, but I've heard of it.
You need to see Twin Peaks. It's great.
I don't watch a lot of TV.
Oh, this is one you like. Ah, here's the one that's really cool.
It's like a bunch of Ken dolls.
It's it's actually it is the best series that, in my opinion, that the Andersons have put out. So they put out a lot of really great stuff in Super Mario Nation, like Captain Mysterion, and great shows like that. But I grabbed up today Thunderbirds. I am so excited to have the complete series. So this is the complete series, or actually, there's a 45-minute documentary on there as well, and there's a PDF, as they say, on Disc 8. So again, this is another 8-disc set. Every episode of the Thunderbirds is on here. Originally, Thunderbirds was supposed to be like a half-hour-long program, and they were so impressed when they saw the kind of promo reel of it that they expanded it to like 50 minutes, and they gave them a higher budget. The characters at the time were meant to look like different, like famous actors. I think
Ken dolls.
The character Brain was supposed to be like an Andy Perkins knockoff. Another one was supposed to look like Lauren Green. Another one's kind of like looked like Charlton Heston, that type of thing. Now, Lady Penelope looked like Sylvie Anderson, the girl that was one of the girls behind this. So it's really cool. Actually, it's a sci-fi show. And there were 2 Thunderbird movies that came out just before this series, which lasted 2 series. These are 2 seasons here in North America. Went into syndication. So definitely check it out. It is not at all like that really, really horrible film that you... Yeah, we'll forget that one. Now the next one, Cass does know.
Yeah, I actually know this one.
And this is the very last season of this show, actually. And it is the 12th and final season before the movies would start of... Let's say it.
Murder, She Wrote.
Murder, She Wrote. Yes, this is a great, great fun show. You can sit down and watch this one anytime. They're all like little like Christie style, like murder mysteries. Love the way it's done. Basically, it's Miss Marple type of thing, except that she's instead of being like a busybody type of like knitting like girl, she's a busybody like murder mystery writer. And this is the 12th and final season for the series. There was, I think, like 24 something like that episodes, 24, 25 episodes in the last season. Let me see if it says. What does it say? Let me see. Probably does say here somewhere. Yeah, 24 episodes in the last season. That's again, like in a good. So I'm really looking forward to actually catching up and seeing this again. A lot of really great guest stars will come on Murder, She Wrote, and basically a lot of actors and actresses that you hadn't seen in a long time. A lot of ones that did like old like movies and stuff like that. That was a weird noise that my dishwasher just made right now. I think it's possessed. Okay, the next final and actually very, very cool. I'm really excited to have this finally because I didn't have any of the series. And when I got it first, my better half thought it was the 90s version of the series. I was like, oh no. I didn't mind the 90s version that bad. It wasn't good like the original, but I grabbed up and you know this one. Oh, go on out. No, I'll tell you about this one. Kung Fu, the Complete Collection. Now, Kung Fu, the Complete Collection, actually, when Kung Fu first came out, the first season of this was actually pretty controversial because it was filmed in 1:37, which is like normal TV screen ratio, and they put it into a widescreen. So the widescreen. But the other 2 seasons, they kind of fixed it up on.
Did they change, did they just put it in widescreen and have black on the outside, or did they, stretch it to widescreen?
I think pretty much, stretched it.
I hate that. Everyone looks so weird and wide.
But it is it's only for the first season. It is a really good series to have there. So, Kung Fu...
I have to watch that the first season. The full first season. I'm just going to cringe the whole time.
You'll like the whole time. It's really cool. So, Kung Fu is about Kwai Chang King, who basically is done back in he's a Shaolin monk, and he's pretty much one of those where he's going from town to town, and he's like helping people. And like in the 90s series, I am king, I will help you, type of thing. And he's kind of like a practices peace. Now, this series, as many people know, was not supposed to star David Carradine. David Carradine, of course, is not at all Asian of any sort, nor did he know Kung Fu. He knew Tai Chi, but he didn't know Kung Fu.
Yeah, that's a great equivalent.
The actor that was supposed to star in this and that kind of created the series, had the concept for the series itself, was a little-known actor by the name of Bruce Lee. They didn't think Bruce Lee was a marketable name to have for this series, and they didn't think maybe an Asian actor would be so good. He wanted an Asian actor that was whiter. So yes,
Oh
this
my
is yeah.
gosh.
So they hired David Carradine to take on the role that Bruce Lee pretty much created. David Carradine, however, did an
Stupid.
awesome job in the role and actually became quite famous for this series. And it is quite a good series. We got some great guest stars there. John Carradine's in this. We got Leslie Nielsen, Jodie Foster, William Shatner, Don Johnson, and of course, in one of the key roles is himself, Key Luke. Get it? Key roles, Key Luke. Yeah.
Stop.
Dad jokes. Yeah.
Uh,
So that was what I grabbed today. May not seem like a lot, but actually, no, it kind of is a lot. I got a complete. I got two complete series. I got 2 seasons of shows that I really, really love. I got a fantastic Blu-ray of a documentary that I'm sure is going to be like a extraordinarily like fantastically visual. So here we go with the usual showing at the end. So I am super stoked to have all these here. Getting Thunderbirds, and by the way, I got these for very, very cheap. Very, very, very cheap. For everything that I got here, I paid under $30. So, yeah. I got a complete series, two complete series here, Thunderbirds, Kung Fu, we got Murder, She Wrote, Mod Squad, and Jodorowsky's Dune, all for under $30. So that's actually pretty freaking cool. And super stoked about all these here. Maybe I'll make Cass watch one of these, maybe like Kung Fu or something like that.
I watched Murder She Wrote, but I don't know about Kung Fu.
This is pretty cool. I can want to watch a show where that's where that line comes from. You can cast a pebble. Yeah. You don't know the line?
I don't think so.
Grasshopper. I've got a lot to teach her with these shows.
I think I know
Pretty
the
cool stuff.
concept you're talking about. I don't know the line though, like when you can take the pebble out of his hand.
Yeah.
I know the concept. I've never heard the actual original line though.
It's like, and we'll just to let you guys see here. So here's the first season. I'm not sure, did you do these with flipper discs or do these with regular discs? Flipper discs, so yeah, the early stuff's we usually don't flipper discs. So, see? There we go. We got here we got like some great stuff here. John Badham directed an episode of Kung Fu. That's pretty freaking cool. John Badham, of course, is a very, very famous director. I didn't know he did an episode of Kung Fu, but wow. So he actually did next up is season 2. I see a theme here. As you can see here, it actually says that it is standard version and in the original aspect ratio that was meant in. So again, we've got the standard look to it. I wonder if John Badham did any episodes of this. Just Jerry Thorpe, of course, did a lot of these. So did Richard Lang did a couple few as well. But just some like amazing stuff on here. Some great. Again, we went to the flipper discs, but it looks like they're not too bad. I'm super excited to have this series. Actually, I couldn't believe it, and the price had it was like $10 for the whole series. So it was pretty cool. I have a third. Yes, it is kind of a. They spared no with the originality of these sets. So this one here we got. Starting to see a theme here.
Yeah.
And so, as you can see down below there, that is like a very young Stephanie Powers who would go on to be in Heart to Heart. And I would be completely enamored with. Again, they went with the flipper discs as well on this one here. They did that for a lot of these early shows. Usually, though, with a lot of the complete series, when they redid them, they would do them over with like non-flipper discs. But I don't mind the flipper discs too bad as long as you take care of your stuff. You're okay. People complain about those things a lot, but take care of your shit, man. Then you're good. Then man, how come this is all scratched up? Maybe you should put it back. Maybe you should just not leave it in the machine. Thoughts? Yeah, thoughts. Yeah. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. For me right now, it's time for Cass to say something.
Bonus points if you notice I'm wearing the same shirt as the last video.
Yeah.
And if you notice Smokey's tail throughout the video, just coming up right about here, because she keeps rubbing her face all over my arms.
Oh.
She's been right next to me the whole video. That's what I keep looking down at and petting.
She is like our video mascot.
She is.
Thank you guys. And for me right now, it is time for tea. And sorry, yeah. I got you again.
Damn it!
After credit sequence, guys. We're trying to make a thing with these here, like kind of like doing the after credit sequence. So, what are we showing? Are we showing Smokey again in the after credit sequence?
Smokey.
Our definite mascot. This is the only time
Look at the camera.
she's going to escape from
Surprise, surprise! She doesn't like to be held.
Actually, she normally does. It's just when you.
She
So,
usually gets like.
All right.
She
If
doesn't mind when
Smokey doesn't want to
hold
be in the after
She
credit
doesn't mind
sequence.
when I or Hin hold her.
Yeah.
Because we are close to the fluff.
K9 will be in the after credit sequence.
Smokey, you're a secondary pet now.
Oh, master. K9. Doctor Who. Do you remember?
I vaguely remember that. I mostly remember from Saturday Night Adventures.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't remember from the 70s. Yeah, that's for sure.
Well, no, but I watched those episodes.
But, here we go. Doctor Who's K9. Actually, my cousin Roger gave this to me, and I actually really kind of dig this kind of cool character. I got the K9 box set, too. Which I should actually show because you know what? Very soon, guys, I'm going to be doing an update with my complete Doctor Who set collection. So, it'd be cool to check that out since I got a couple that I showed recently on here. A couple box sets. It's time. It's been a long time, so it's time to do that update, which you know now to watch if you actually stay for the after credit sequence. So it's getting cold there. So right now it is time for you to say something.
Can you snatch the pebble from my hand, grasshopper?
No, but I can drink tea. It's time for tea.